that we are live for the last time before we get home. The last time.
Whoa.
Yes.
We're in Indiana, by the way.
Let me get this pulled up here.
Finally back in our home state.
We don't need navigation anymore, right?
I mean, it's 30 all the way, right?
Yeah. Well, to that, unless you just want to take
205? No, I know 205.
Okay.
I know all about that 205. Can we double check the route? So zoom out, zoom in like on here. Okay, we shoot up 205 and then we go, what's that road?
Stop announcing the road names.
Oh.
Please.
My bad.
I don't know. It's not telling me the name of that road.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
We can take
well,
it.
just leave it.
We can just take it.
Just leave navigation. It's fine.
Or we can just take it to 69. We just take 30 all the way to 69.
Okay.
Let's just do that.
Well, okay.
Sorry guys, had to figure out what route we wanted to take. I do think 69 would be the fastest though.
Okay.
So let's just do that. Okay, gotta get chat going here, and I'll go ahead and turn this on just because it is currently getting dark outside. So that way you guys can see me. And yeah. Let's see. Come on, there we go. Trying to get comments pulled up, sorry. But yes, we crossed over into Indiana about 30 to 40 miles ago. And we are about an hour from home. So we're going to go live probably until we are almost home, like within 5 minutes. I have to call David's parents
at some point,
probably once we get into town, to let them know that we're almost home. So yeah, and so you guys are going to ride with us all the way home, basically. I think just until your parents' road.
Yeah, probably.
And then we'll end the live stream then. But we are getting really excited. I'm getting really tired. It's been a very, very long 3 days, and I am so ready to not be sitting in a vehicle anymore. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that as soon as we get there, we are both taking showers.
Yeah. 3 days on the road, we're gross.
I want a shower so bad now. So that is what we're gonna do. Franklin G says hello from North Carolina. When someone gives through Super Chat, do we get the full face amount or would PayPal be better? PayPal would be better. PayPal only takes a 3% cut, whereas YouTube takes a 40% cut. Well, between 30 and 40% cut.
Yeah, there's a link to our PayPal in the video description below.
Yeah. One Day Closer says hello from New Jersey. Hello. Lenny says hi again. I think that his name is supposed to mean Nick. He said, nice hat. Thank you. It was very cold in the wind and I needed to keep my head warm. So I had to grab a hat. Marcella wants to know, what time are you expecting to arrive home? As it stands, we are expecting to arrive home between 10:15 and 10:30. David says we're not going to have to stop for fuel again, so hopefully that is the case. We will see as we approach.
We have just over a quarter tank, so we should be good.
Yeah. We'll see.
How many miles again?
I'm closer, so.
Oh, it's fine. Whatever.
I can open it back up.
It's fine.
We're still waiting for people to show up anyway, so let me just open it back up. 63.
Alright, cool. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Marcelo also says, I really enjoy your videos. Hello from New York City. Hello. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I was leaning forward, so I thought I was in your way. Frank G says YouTube is a ripoff. No more through me. I do PayPal for y'all. Well, thank you. We really appreciate it. I know that you've been sending a lot of super chats, and it's incredibly supportive. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
It has been a massive help. It really has. And Sweetie is up. She has decided that she's been standing for at least like the last hour.
Yeah, ever since we crossed into Indiana, she must know the smell or something.
Yeah, she's up, she's hanging out,
she's like,
and she's demanding love. I have very heavy dog head weight on my hand right now while trying to scratch her cheek. Did that feel that good? Did that feel that good? Did you feel good?
Hey Jenny, can I see the Sony real quick? Oh, it's right here. Will you just pop it off of the thing? And you can keep going with the live stream. I just wanted to...
JS says, how did your cat deal with camper life? So we actually have 2 cats, and they both are totally chill about it. Butters, this cat right here, she's our orange cat. She was really scared at first. She was 6 when we hit the road with her, and she didn't like new places. Every time we would take her over to David's parents' house to hang out with us while we were over there, she would really freak out and hide behind things. And we expected that for the first couple of days. Even when we moved into our house, she hid under the bed, I'm pretty sure, for like 3 days. Would not come out. Even when I was feeding her, she just hid away. But she got over it, and same thing with the camper. In the camper, she actually got used to it, I think in like a day.
She's super quick, yeah.
Really, really quick. And then Alice, our little cat, which you can kind of see her right there. She's asleep on that back bench back there. There you go. She's asleep back there. We got her 2 years ago when we were already on the road, and she was a teeny tiny kitten. So she's known nothing but camper life, and so she's really acclimated to it and loves it. She goes on hikes with us, outside a lot, all kinds of stuff. So
as far as Alice is concerned, every kitty is a full-time RVer.
Yeah. There is no other life besides this for her.
She's even met Mr. Kitty, Thomas and Stacy's cat.
Yeah.
And that's another full-time RV kitty.
He does really well too. I think it took him a little while to get used to their camper.
I think he acclimated pretty quick, if I remember them saying that.
Yeah. Lenny wants to know, do you know what brand of truck you'll be interested in? Is it going to be another Chevy?
I'm not that big into the Fords. They're all good, honestly. So, but just me personally, I don't really like the Fords. I know they've had a lot of issues with their Power Strokes, with the Power Stroke diesel, as well as I'm not just a big fan of the interior. So it's going to be a Chevy or a Dodge.
Yeah. Franklin wants to know, do we pay for the channel on YouTube? No, it's free to make a channel on YouTube, but
got to pay for the camera equipment, the editing software. We have an annual fee for our website and various plugins. Yeah, we pay for our music licenses and our videos.
And all of that adds up very, very quickly.
Yeah. Especially the camera equipment. Yeah.
Yeah. And
laptops that are powerful enough to handle video editing. Yeah,
and then so when it comes to like ad revenue, YouTube takes 45% cut, and then the creators all get 55% cut of the ad revenue. So YouTube does, for the ads that play on a video, YouTube does at least pay the creators more than they get themselves for those ads. So that is nice, but only by a little bit.
We still take a big percent though.
Yeah, big percentage still. John wants to know, what road are we on? We're on Highway 30 in Indiana. It's a very, very familiar road to us.
Yeah.
And there are always officers speed trapping on it, so you never, ever speed on this road.
That is a well-known thing. Highway 30 is watched very closely.
Do not speed on Highway 30. And if you're a truck driver and you're going through a town, there are big signs that say no trucks in the left lane. If a truck is driving in the left lane after they have gone past that sign, you're guaranteed to be pulled over. So, yeah. Oh, John says hello from Urbana near Wabash.
Oh, cool.
Very nice. Says, howdy neighbor, hello. Franklin wants to know, how do I do PayPal for us? In the description of this video, there are a lot of links in there, and one of them is to our PayPal.
It says, leave us a tip.
Yeah, it's the one that says leave us a tip.
That's our PayPal
Yep.
link.
Or you can go to our website, and on our Say Thanks page, there is a link in there as well, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, near the bottom, I think.
Yeah, it's the bit.ly link. Bitly.
Bitly, yeah.
It's a Bitly short link, yeah.
He said, okay, I got it, thanks. You're welcome.
Man, I have a swollen taste bud, and it is driving me crazy.
Is it on like the side of your tongue?
It's on the almost the tip.
I hate swollen taste buds. And that's
worst.
gonna be like that for like 4 days.
No.
I hate.
Can I just chop my tongue off and be done with it?
So you never deal with swollen taste buds again? Just no more tongue?
Yeah.
It's worth it, right?
Uh-huh.
Definitely worth it.
Tongues are weird.
They are weird.
What a weird
That's
thing.
very weird. Jay Miller says, we only live 9 miles from I-80 south of Altoona. Is that in Indiana? Is Altoona in Indiana?
Never heard of it.
It sounds familiar. Altoona sounds familiar. Said if we had been watching live yesterday, you could have crashed at our house. Have a great time at home. Oh, okay. Maybe it was Iowa or Nebraska, somewhere around there. Yeah. Nancy says, yeah, I finally caught you live. All others were replays. Yay! And we will be live until we get to David's parents' street, I believe.
Something like that.
Somewhere close by to their street, because we also still have to film. So you guys are going to be with us for almost the entire rest of the trip, which is only about an hour, so. JS says, how do you keep the cats from running away, and what is your cat looking at? She is looking at nothing.
She's probably looking at the back of her eyelids.
Yeah, she normally just has her eyes closed. She's just looking backwards. She never faces forwards for some reason.
She's weird.
Yeah, she's super weird. And how do we keep the cats from running away? Well, they're both indoor cats, and they've always been indoor cats, and we let them out when they want to go out, but we watch them, and they're not allowed to be out unsupervised. So I guess that's how. Butters has darted outside before, Alice has darted outside before, but they always stay close by, and then we just pick them up and take them back inside. They both have harnesses and leashes, so we can walk them outside if we need to. Or if we really want to make sure that they're leashed, then we can do that too. So. Jason says, woot woot, part 6. This is also the final part, because we're so close.
Yep.
So close.
6th and final part.
The last part. Robert says, if you haven't been through Warsaw yet, the cops were bad earlier. Yeah, they're always bad. David actually used to work in Warsaw.
Yep.
At a company called, was that where Depew was?
Depew.
Depew.
And I also worked at Zimmer. Yep.
Yeah, he worked at both of those as an engineer. And yeah, so we are very, very, very familiar with all of the speed traps on 30. And we never speed. Yeah, just, it's not worth it. Because the chances of you being pulled over on Highway 30 is so high. Rick says, hello from Lake of Ozarks, Missouri. Hello, Ricky. Franklin says, do we have an email address? We do have an email address, but it's used for business. If you so we
read every single comment.
We read it. We can't respond to every comment all the time, but we do our best to read every single comment. So we try.
No, we really do. We read every comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, I lost. Oh no. Eric says, roads stink in Indiana. Son goes to school in Muncie. Oh, nice. Yeah, the roads aren't the greatest here.
The interstates are okay, but the state highways are kind of meh.
Yeah, the state highways are always just patchy, so patchy, like where they fill the tar into like the cracks in the road. They don't redo them until they get really, really bad. Even some of the roads in Fort Wayne have been so bad sometimes that takes them years to fix them.
Yeah.
And we learned why. It's because the city of Fort Wayne has different funding for their roads throughout the city. The state doesn't fund them as well because DuPont Road is one of the major roads in Fort Wayne, and it was under construction for 3 years.
A long time.
And no joke, it was only like 2 miles of road that they were working on, and it was under construction for 3 years. And we were informed that the reason it was taking so long is because it was funded through the city and not through the state.
Oh, that's interesting.
So a lot of the construction in the city of Fort Wayne takes a long time because it's not very well funded. Lenny says my friend had an 06 Chevy Duramax and fuel pump back east, and it cost him $10,000 to fix. Not good. He was at a dealer. $10,000 to fix the fuel pump?
Went to a dealership to have that fixed. That was his first.
Yeah, dealerships are always going to charge you so much. Yeah.
Fuel pump, I just do that myself.
Yeah. I had a fuel pump out on, I think it was my Alero. I had a Oldsmobile Alero. It was 2004. I missed that car. It was such a great little car. We kept it in tip-top shape. We really did. It was fantastic. And the fuel pump went out shortly after I got it. And I was going to have to pay like $900 to get it fixed at just a regular mechanic. But with the part and David and his dad helping and like having to pull the fuel tank and stuff. Or no.
Nope.
No,
we didn't replace your fuel pump.
No, they didn't.
That was like right when we started dating.
Yeah, it was right when we started dating.
We didn't do that. The guy you bought it from did it, and he did it for like $600.
Yeah, he was able to give me a discount for $600 because I had owned the car for less than 2 months when this happened, or something like that. I had it less than 6 months when it happened, and so he replaced it for me. But I remember you looking up the part and how much it was going to cost and all the work that it was going to do, because he was going to offer it for me, but it ended up being so much work because you had to drop the fuel tank to get to the filter because it was inside the bottom of the fuel tank, and you couldn't get to the bottom of the fuel tank without dropping it.
This was when I was like 19.
Yeah. So it's going to be a lot of work, and it was going to take longer than the auto body shop, but it is so much cheaper if you have the time and resources to do it yourself. It's crazy. Jeffrey says, hi guys, almost there. Yes, I'm so excited. I am so ready to be home. I was sad when we left at first, way back in Utah. I was actually really sad. I cried. I really did.
Well, we were in a really awesome campsite.
Yeah, we loved the place that we were camping at. It was so hard to leave. But now that we're almost home, I'm getting really excited. We really, really love David's family, so we're so happy to be back and excited to see them. It's going to be a great time, and we're going to be here for a few weeks, so we're going to have plenty of time to visit them and get our family fixed.
Yeah.
Robert says, I live in Syracuse. Nice. JB wants to know, how's the traffic? Are there a lot of cars? There was a lot of traffic in Chicago. Before Chicago and after Chicago, there was a lot of traffic, but there is like no traffic out here on 30, so
yeah,
it's really, really dead. It's also really flat. Mr. Roboto wants to know, is David going to grow a full-on quarantine beard? Are you going to?
No way. No, this is just a little, stubble because we've been on the road for 3 days. It's just a 3-day stubble. I'm pretty sure I shaved the day we left, or maybe the day before.
It was the night before we left.
It was the night before? Okay.
Yeah, he shaved the night before we left.
Did we film that day?
I don't remember.
We made a video.
I don't remember. Yeah, so this is only driving stubble. Just driving stubble.
Yeah, I feel good. It's itchy. Yeah, I feel like a cat.
I'm gonna say you're gonna start praying for me. Oh, Franklin said the signal went out. What did you say about the email? The email is for advertising and working with companies.
Yeah, it's our business email.
It's our business email.
But we read every single YouTube comment we receive. We don't have time to respond to every comment, but we read every single one. So.
Yeah. So if you leave a comment, we will see it.
Yeah, we will see it.
We will see it. Yes.
Is the antenna? I just plugged it in since they said he might have been talking about his, but we can do this just in case.
Okay.
May as well, right?
Yeah. Stepping on it. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cool.
Jeff says, hello from Waterloo, Indiana. Nice. We have a lot of people from Indiana on the live stream right now. That's awesome. Steve says, where did we go to college? I went to Purdue. Did you go there? Please don't say IU. So David graduated from Purdue University in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yep.
And I graduated from Indiana University in Fort Wayne, Indiana as well. David has a mechanical engineering degree from Purdue, and I have a public policy degree from IU.
Yep.
So one of us went to Purdue and one of us went to IU. Oh,
she's
wow.
ready. Sweetie is ready.
Yeah, she is. She's so ready to be home. Let me see.
She's like, guys, I'm hungry.
I know. Lenny says the fuel pump was inside the engine and could not get a new one. They had to send it off to be rebuilt.
Okay, it was a secondary fuel pump then. I think in some diesels there's one in the tank, and I don't know this for sure, so you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But I think there's one in the tank, and then there's a high pressure fuel pump up under the hood because the fuel pressure that they get these two are insane. So I think that's right.
Yeah. Frank says, will we be doing some videos on RV camper maintenance and improvements? Yes, we will. I'm pretty sure we're going to be filming all of the updates and maintenance we're going to be doing in Fort Wayne. You know, everything except like the truck maintenance, like the oil change and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty blah.
We're not going to film that because it's just a regular oil change. But we're going to film repacking the bearings on the trailer. I'm not sure what other updates to the exterior of the trailer we're going to be doing. I think you're going to fix
some trim.
The trim. He's going to fix the trim, so we'll film that a little bit too.
Maybe not.
It depends on how simple it is, I guess.
Or if we can like work it into a larger video.
Yeah, we'll see. But yes, we're going to be filming as much as we can, as much as we feel that we can put into videos, and it not just be silly updates or stuff.
I mean, I could film like the maintenance to the truck as well as some of the minor maintenance things to the trailer that like can't really be their own video, but we can kind of like lump them all in.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. Robert says, I just wish they'd open up our camping. It's unfortunate we have to wait until the 24th of May. At least that's near Memorial Day weekend though, so it should be a 3-day weekend. Memorial Day, right?
Yeah.
So at least it'll be near Memorial Day. Mr. Roboto wants to know, what are we looking forward to most about visiting our home base in Indiana, beyond visiting family?
Visiting friends. My friend Austin.
Yeah, we're going to be visiting with David's friend Austin.
My best friend. We've been best friends since elementary school, 3rd grade. So I can't wait to see him.
But that's it. We are not going to be visiting anybody else while we're in town.
Yep.
Because...
just limit our exposure.
Yeah, limit our exposure because we know we want to hit the road again, and we want to keep David's parents safe as well. So we're going to be super safe. Tom says, hello from California. Hello. We have someone else from Indiana. Brian is from Brownstown, Indiana. Very nice. Thomas says IU is a good school. It is a good school, and because, I mean, I would have gone to Purdue if Purdue offered the degree that I wanted, but it didn't, so I had to go to IU to get it. But luckily, David and I could attend the same campus because it's called IPFW, which stands for Indiana University, Purdue University, Fort Wayne.
Yep. Satellite camp. It's like a joint satellite campus for both schools, or it was. It's not anymore.
It's not anymore. IU's not part of it anymore, right?
I have no idea what's going on with that school.
I'm not
It's
sure.
weird. All I know is I'm glad that we got our degrees before all that nonsense started going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff going on with it now. I think one of the schools pulled out for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or another, I don't know. It's been a long time since I looked it up, and
I don't really think
it was all crazy weird stuff.
Yeah,
So
it was weird.
I actually don't even think it's called IPFW anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. Like, it doesn't really matter because I already graduated. So.
Yep. Dang it! It keeps losing focus.
Yeah, it does. Do you keep like leaning forward and back? Confusing.
No, I'm just wondering if it's because it's dark in here and my shoulder's like the only lit up spot, so it keeps trying to like focus on like Butters or Sweetie because.
Yeah, I mean, I guarantee it's because there's not a whole lot of light in here.
Yeah.
But are you able to like was this moved at all? Are you able to point it at you more or no?
Yeah, I think a little bit more.
Okay. What, Sweetie? She's like staring at me like I'm gonna give her what she needs right now. We're almost there, pup. I know you're hungry. The pets haven't eaten yet, so.
Yeah. But
as soon as we get home, they're getting fed.
Yeah. They're usually only just now getting fed.
Yeah.
From
mountain time.
In the time zone that we're used to, which is mountain time. So it's not like it's
way later.
Any later than their normal feeding time.
She's just telling me, hey man, it's food time now.
Yeah.
I know, pup. I know. Not far. We are not far.
Lenny says under the manifold, and Franklin says you're right, David, on the fuel pumps.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Oh, Mr. Romano said hello from New Hampshire. Started watching our channel way back when you first visited our state. That's awesome.
Cool.
We love New Hampshire. It was a lot of fun. There were so many fun things to do and see, and it was a beautiful area.
Wait, is this Warsaw? This looks extremely familiar.
Well, I guess we'll know if we pass Depew on the right or on the left. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember where Zimmer was.
Zimmer's deeper into Warsaw. Depew is right off of 30.
Well, I guess we'll see when we get to the other side. Yeah. It's funny because someone asked where are we right now.
Yep, we're there. We are in Warsaw. Absolutely.
Yeah. We're in Warsaw.
It's funny, like as soon as we got here, my brain just like clicked. I was like, I know this place.
This is familiar. This is very familiar.
That freaking Arby's is the only Arby's with that weird, massive hat sign that I've ever seen. And then Depew is just right up here.
Okay. Cool. Almost home. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
We're only like 30 minutes from home now.
45.
Oh, 45 minutes?
Yeah, 45.
Oh, I guess because we're pulling the trailer and can't.
No, it's 45-minute drive.
Oh, it is?
Exactly. Yeah. There's Depew. Oh, that brings me back.
Where's Depew?
Oh, wait. Sorry. It's up here a little more.
I was going to say, that doesn't look like.
No, it's not. It's not. Sorry. It's up here. It's dark. It's a little dark. Sorry, guys. There it is. It's right there.
Oh, that building right there?
Yeah. This whole big campus right
there. Oh,
here.
yeah. Depew. Oh, yeah. I dropped you off right there. That's where I would drop you off at. Right? Or no?
Yep.
Did I drop you off over
Yep.
here?
You should. No, back there.
Oh, back there? Okay. I used to have to drive David to work.
Wow. That brings me back. A long time ago. I was, gosh. Yeah, 19?
19.
Wow.
20? Or no, you were 21.
I was 20?
You were 21.
You sure?
Yes.
How old was I when I graduated college? 23?
I don't know. All I know is that the reason I was driving...
Oh, we should have got Culver's. Dang it.
What? Culver's?
Or not Culver's, Ritter's.
Ritter's.
That's the only Ritter's like anywhere. And there used to be one in Fort Wayne and there's not anymore.
Well, we can just drive 45 minutes to
Oh my
Ritter's
gosh, I'm not driving 45 minutes just for freaking ice cream. But it was right there. What?
45 minutes is not a long drive.
I know, but still,
Ritter's.
It's a little insane for ice cream.
Just take a day.
Yeah, I don't know. We're probably gonna leave out this way.
True. We can stop and get Ritter's when we leave Fort Wayne.
It's like that, yeah.
Or if we're out here for some reason.
It takes me back.
Sorry,
like remembering
we're-
walking through the halls.
Yeah.
Queue, and I'm
We're
sitting
watching.
here.
We're looking around because it's much more familiar now. So.
Well, it's finally familiar. Like
Yeah.
everywhere we go is brand new. So like,
Best deal auto sales.
so being somewhere that is familiar to us is weird. It's not normal, you know, for us to remember, recognize places. And the motorcycle lot where we almost bought new motorcycles is coming right up here. This Honda dealer.
Oh yeah.
Sweetie, gosh dang it, she just snotted all over me. Yeah, right here.
Oh yeah.
Lake City Honda.
Yep. We almost
I
bought
remember that day.
motorcycles. Yep. That was a fun day.
Stressful day.
Franklin says I was a diesel mechanic in the Navy, David.
Oh wow.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Someone wants to know, how important is it to you that your e-bikes are folding? For us, it was important because we needed them to fit better in our truck bed.
Yeah.
Sorry, lost connection for a second. So with the handlebars being able to fold down, they can fit in the bed of our truck perfectly well. And with them folding up, it's just a really nice size to fit in the truck. There are a ton of RVers out there that keep their bikes on like the back of their trailer or on the back of their vehicle or even on the front of their tow vehicle or something. And in that case, it doesn't need to be folding. But for us, having them fold was a massive bonus. It was fantastic. Because without them folding, our other bikes, they were just mountain bikes that we had to keep taking the front tire off every time we got them in and out. And with the bikes, because they just have two little clasps for where their folding points are at, it's so easy to just get it out, and it, two small clasps, and then you're good to go. No big deal. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Oh, Franklin said he served in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, and Norfolk, Virginia.
Wow.
He is. That sounds
For real.
for real.
For roll.
For real. Oh, Thomas says I went to IUS north of Louisville. Nice. I think that's Indiana University South Campus. Maybe? South.
What were the?
IUS. What does the S stand for?
I have no idea.
What does the S stand for in IUS? Thomas, if you could tell me. Franklin says if we ever get to Madison, North Carolina, he can give us free boondocking.
Awesome.
Nice. That's awesome. We loved North Carolina. We had our honeymoon up near Asheville, North Carolina, up in the Great Smoky Mountains. Beautiful area. Some of our favorite country. So gorgeous. That was our first ever vacation together too.
Yeah, it was.
The year before that, we vacationed there, and then we got married and went on a honeymoon there too. So it's fantastic. Loved it. Scott D says, when are you going to Mexico?
Probably never.
Yeah.
We don't plan on RVing to Mexico, really ever.
Yeah, we don't want to visit Mexico, especially in an RV, because driving through New Mexico is very, very expensive.
You said New Mexico.
Or Mexico, sorry. Driving through Mexico is very expensive. Their tolls are outrageous, like $30 to $50 every time you go through a toll, and there are a lot of tolls.
Yeah, if we ever go to Mexico, we would just fly in.
We'd fly in and we would just
Book a hotel or something,
vacation
yeah.
in the area.
Yeah, but yeah, we don't really ever plan on RVing through Mexico.
Yeah. Melissa asks, have we had a harder time finding places to stay? Is boondocking more crowded than you would like? So once everything was shut down, we actually just stayed in the same national forest and just moved sites. We moved as far as we were allowed to.
No, as far as we had to.
As far as we had to, so that we were allowed to stay for another 2 weeks. And where we first started, it was actually really busy. It was completely packed. None of the campsites were open. We had to keep going back and scouting it out each day, and then standing in a campsite so that we could hold it to bring the rigs. But that was really close to Zion National Park, and Zion was still open at the time. So I think that's probably why it was so busy. But when we moved to other parts of the Dixie National Forest, it was empty. It was completely empty. So we didn't have any issues, but other areas where people are hunkered down at, I know that people are having a difficult time. But most of the dispersed camping is still open, especially in the national forests.
Yeah.
Some BLM land is closed down, but for the most part, it's open. So there is still a ton of free camping out there. We didn't have a ton of issue with it, but just because we mostly hunkered down.
Can you call my dad?
I will call your dad.
Yeah, sorry to cut off what Jenny was saying, but my parents wanted us to call them when we were getting close, so she's gonna give them a call real quick. Yeah, driving down this road is weird. It's like taking a trip down memory lane.
We're about 30 minutes out. 30 to 45. We're real close. We just drove through Warsaw. Yeah, so yeah, about 40. Yeah.
You can let them know we're live.
Yeah, we're live though, so I can't talk for very long. So, all right, see ya. Love you. Bye. I told him we're about 30 minutes out. He went, 30 minutes? Like, we should have told him sooner.
He told us.
I know.
He's just being a goober.
Yeah, I know. He's just messing with me. Let me find it.
Oh, man. You know what I can't wait for? I'm going to get home. I'm going to get there. I'm going to drink a beer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I could use a beer after all this.
I'm going to go there, and I'm going to get in the shower.
I could use a beer or 12.
A beer or 12?
I might drink a beer or 12.
You're not drinking 12 beers.
That's what you think.
Much. That's too much.
Don't own me.
Oh, it's not IPFW anymore. It's just Purdue University Fort Wayne.
Oh,
so
yeah.
IU did pull out. Dang.
Losers.
Bizpo wants to know if we have ever had a pet rat.
Nope.
No.
We have friends that have 2 rats, though.
Yeah, we have some of our very close friends have 2 rats, and they are so cute, and they love being held and pet, and they just sit right on your shoulder. They're so stinking adorable. They have really sharp claws, though.
Yeah.
Their nails are really sharp.
Oh, Jenny, if that one guy sent us a PayPal thing, you should recognize it. Just swipe down on my phone.
It's on my phone too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and no, it's not there.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
The original G-Lot, I think is how you pronounce it, says, Joshua here. Hi, been watching your channel for quite a while now. We're shopping for our travel trailer. A ton of videos out there about how or why we chose the trailer that we did, or all of the other trailers that we thought we wanted beforehand.
Jenny, we have a ton of videos that talk about why we chose our trailer.
Oh yeah, we have videos on why we chose our trailer, but we don't have any videos showing what other trailers we were considering.
Yeah, there's not a lot of videos about, like,
before we picked this.
Other trailers, because we really only have experience with ours.
Yeah.
A bunch of other channels have switched rigs like 800,000 times, but
yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Thomas and Stacy. I know they're not on right now, but if they were.
Nancy Bear said, when I was 11, my family traveled from Rhode Island to Iowa, and their car broke down in Angola, Indiana.
Oh, how random.
Very random.
Yeah, Angola's just north of us. Yeah. Jenny used to work in Angola, right? No, Auburn. I'm thinking Auburn, sorry.
Isn't Angola just southwest? Isn't that close to where we lived? Was Angola?
I don't even remember.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Angola, that tiny little farming town next to our old neighborhood.
Okay.
That was Angola, wasn't it?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I can't either.
Dang it. I know it's somewhere. around here. I haven't lived here in a little while. I'm forgetting things. Dang it.
Yeah.
My brain's already turning to mush. I'm only 31.
We also haven't been in Indiana or ever spent any time in Angola
That's true.
for a very long time. So
My brain is like deleting parts of my memory that it's not using anymore, and that was one of them. The location of Angola. I know it's around here. Just forget.
Brian Mosley said, I just wanted to say thanks. I've been enjoying your channel for some time now, and I'm really appreciative of all the perspective you have helped me gain for my future travels. Be well and stay safe. Well, thank you, Brian. I'm really glad that we've been helpful. Oh, Robert says that Arby's has been that way since he was a kid, and he's 43 now.
Yeah. It's the only one I've ever seen with that huge, silly hat, like
That's
sign.
huge, silly, lit up hat sign.
It's
Yeah.
the only Arby's, and we have seen a lot of Arby's. Let me tell you what, we've been around. We have driven around.
Yeah. Thomas says, I used to live in Jeffersonville, Indiana back in the 90s, stationed out of Fort Benjamin Harrison in Indianapolis. Very nice. Jason says, route planning for return, Michigan and Upper Peninsula.
Yep.
We're gonna definitely look into it. Definitely looking into it.
Yeah, if we go to the UP, then we won't, no ritters for us.
Yeah.
But if we head straight to the Dakotas, then I believe so. Because we probably route through Chicago and then up.
Well, if we're the Upper Peninsula, we have to go up that way anyway.
What?
The Upper Peninsula?
No, you just go straight north.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I thought there was a lake in the way.
There is. It's a big old bridge.
Oh, there's a big bridge. I've
Yeah,
never
the
been up there.
Mackinac Bridge.
I've never been up there, so I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, the Mackinac Bridge, yeah.
Big old bridge. Bridge.
Tamara says I can walk to Ritter's. Love it.
Dang it! Get some Ritters for me then. That's my favorite, like, frozen treat, I guess if you want to say, because it's frozen custard, so I can't say ice cream, but it's my favorite, and I haven't had it in like 2 years now, because I know we made a point to get some, like, not too terribly long ago. You remember?
I thought we still had our house when we did that, though.
Oh man, yeah, I think you're right.
That would be 3 years
Yeah,
ago.
it's been at least 3 years then.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Chris says, what cell service do we have that we were able to stream all the way? We have Verizon, and we have unlimited data as our plan, and so we just stream off of the cellular network. So yeah.
And we have a solid RF signal booster
Yeah,
in our truck.
solid RF signal booster that we have behind the phone to boost the Verizon cell signal so that our phones can stay connected better. Because we have a lot of issues with that for some reason if we don't have the booster on.
Jenny, we just rolled over 1,700 miles driven in 3 days.
Okay, good job.
Yeah, good job, Butters.
Good job.
1,701 miles. Yeah, I'm gonna roll them off every new mile from here on out.
Please don't do that.
Okay, I won't.
Aw, Steve says you guys seem so happy and pleasant even after a hard day of travel. Amazing. Yeah, we don't really get down from travel days unless it's
Unless something bad happens, like your bleach spills all over your trailer on the first day.
Yeah, and then you're in a bad mood for the rest of the night, but it's okay because you're not live, so you guys don't have to see it. But
yeah, we did film the cleanup though. So
yeah, we did film that.
If you watch the video, you'll see that it was very, very annoying.
Yeah, it's also. Are those the city lights?
What? No.
I didn't think so.
No.
What town is that? Is that
Columbia City.
I was gonna say, is that Columbia City? Okay.
Yeah. Which is very close to Fort Wayne.
Yeah. Those are radio towers.
1,702 miles.
You said you weren't gonna rattle them off. Those are the radio towers from just outside of Fort Wayne, though, aren't they?
I know Columbia City is not far from Fort Wayne.
Yeah,
There's a
very
Walmart
close.
here that on my way back from work, I would used to stop and get like some random thing if I needed something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, this whole drive is like a trip down memory lane.
Yeah. It's also really easy to be in a good mood because we're about to go visit family that we haven't seen.
Like 10 years ago. That's crazy.
Yeah. That 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow.
Young David is working to get to where current David is at.
Well, yeah.
Thanks, past me.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're done good, kid.
Oh, IUS stands for Indiana University Southeast.
Should be IUSU.
Should be IUSE, but IUS works too. Maybe there's not an IUSW or Southwest. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
Your dad is calling me again.
Tell me shit. I'm joking.
Hey Dad, what's up? Okay.
Tell them we're passing through Columbia City right now.
We're in Columbia City right now. David, your dad wants to know, do you want Corona Light?
Hell yeah.
David says hell yeah.
And a lime, if possible.
Oh, if they have it.
If not, we have lime juice. Well, that's awesome.
I don't want anything. I'm good. David says if you're gonna get Corona Light, make sure you get a lime. Otherwise, what do you want?
Unless he's somewhere that doesn't sell limes, then we have lime juice, and it's not a big deal.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, he doesn't need to go out of his way. It's no big deal.
He just drove to the liquor store down the road.
Yeah, then don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We have lime juice.
Okay, we have lime juice, so don't worry about it. You don't have to get that.
Yeah.
Corona Light, it's fine.
Tell him I said thank you. That's really
Yep,
that's
we
really
have lime
thoughtful.
juice. David says thank you. It's super thoughtful. All right, bye. Love you too. Bye.
I wonder if he was watching and heard me. Yeah, I'm fiending for a beer.
Fiending for a beer. He might have been.
Might have
never
been
know.
lurking, just sitting there creeping.
Your dad's such a lurker.
Just creeping on us. Gosh.
All right, let me try and get through some of these.
Well, that's awesome. My dad just called and asked Jenny what type of beer I want.
Hey, Scott's on.
So that's really cool of him. There's a liquor store just down the road from our house, so he's going there to pick up some beer. I am parched, so
yeah.
a cold Corona Light and lime sounds awesome.
And you and your dad are gonna have beers. Your dad stays up past midnight, so we're gonna be up for a couple hours still after we get home.
Well, yeah.
Plus it's only 7:42 at the time zone we're used to, so we're gonna be up probably pretty late tonight.
Yep.
We'll see how that goes. Great Scott's on.
Great Scott.
He wants to know, are you close? Right now.
Oh yeah.
Right now we're about 30 minutes away.
Yeah, we're getting super close.
And then he says, woohoo! And then he says, beer, beer, beer.
Beer, beer, beer.
Aaron wants to know, David, what is your favorite beer?
I have two favorite beers. I can never decide. It just depends on my current mood. And right now, I'm really looking forward to a Corona Light. Are you sure you want to go to Interstate? Because this is our turn to go the faster way.
If you want to go the faster way, then go the faster way.
Yeah. Will you pull up navigation and make sure real quick?
It says right here, half mile.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, this way is slightly faster.
Okay. I lost my spot. Oh, I think. Plastic Galaxy Toy Store with Super Chat. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's really nice of them. They gave us a super chat last time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
So supportive. Thank you.
Yeah, that was about 2 gallons of diesel. So that'll give us that'll cover 24. Oh, sorry. My trailer brake was a little light, so it's so touchy, our brake controller is. So we had to come to a stop to make a turn, and my trailer brakes weren't really doing any work, so I had to increase them, and they're just like, Gah!
Great.
Yeah.
Scott wants to know, do we ever go live when we need extra advice? I mean, we ask for advice on our live stream sometimes, but we don't ever go live specifically to ask for advice.
Come on, Scott. I know everything about everything, okay? Come on.
We don't need help, okay?
No, I'm joking. That was sarcasm.
Purely a joke. But yeah, we have learned a lot from people when we have a live stream and someone asks us a question that we don't know the answer to,
Yeah.
then we normally learn something from that. Or
a lot of times when we have questions, we pose them in a video.
Yeah.
Which works really well because our videos get a lot more views than our live streams do. And almost every time when there's something RVing related that I don't know and I ask in a video, we just get a ton of help from you guys. So that's typically how we float our questions.
Yeah.
That are RVing related.
Yep.
Yeah. And you guys are always super helpful, very knowledgeable. We have learned a lot.
Nate wants to know, are we trading up to a 4x4? We're going to start looking into them. I think that a 4x4 is in our future.
Don't be surprised if we don't get one, though.
Yeah, because it's going to take a while before we're willing to find a good one.
Jenny knows I'm very slow to act on big decisions like that, so we're going to be looking, but don't be surprised if we're still driving old Helga out of Indiana here in about a month.
Yes. Brian, thank you for the super chat and his adorable little pair that says thank you.
Thank us. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I love those cute little stickers. They're so adorable.
Yeah, they're fun. Those are fun.
It keeps putting me down at the bottom. Dang it. Oh, Angola is by Michigan. We're thinking of Arcola. Yes, we used to live right next to Arcola.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yep.
Angola is north.
We were right next to Arcola.
You have family that lives near Angola.
Yeah. Ton of family.
And that's where that animal rescue. That wild animal rescue I think is in
Black
Angola.
something.
Yeah. Black Pine
Yeah.
Animal Rescue or something, I think
Animal
is near
Sanctuary,
Angola.
yeah.
Yeah, it's either in Angola or near Angola.
Oh man, you remember when we would ride our bikes into Arcola for Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. We had
fun.
a good time with that. Got a lot of exercise on those bikes. That's the most bike riding I've ever done.
Yeah. Scott Rohde says Angola is north. He recruited there too.
Did you recruit everywhere, man? You've been all over the place, Scott.
Definitely has been everywhere. Kelsey says, so what's your beer or drink of choice?
Oh, did I not say?
You never finished.
Sorry, I space out sometimes. Yeah, my favorite beer, I have two favorite beers, and it depends on how I'm feeling at the time. Right now, I'm really feeling a Corona Light. That's one of my favorite, Corona Light and Lime. And my second favorite my other favorite is a Guinness.
Yeah, but David, what about Leinenkugel?
What, Summer Shandy?
Yeah.
It's a close second. It's, Summer Shandy is good, but I can only have so much of it, and then I get sick of it. I've never gotten sick of Corona or Guinness.
Scott says in all caps, Leinenkugel.
Yeah.
Oh, Audrey says, I enjoy root beer. I also like root beer.
Yeah, I do love Leinenkugel Summer Shandy. That's one of my favorites.
Lance says, if you drink soda pop, what flavor?
I don't really drink pop.
Mountain Dew ginger ale, but I've been drinking ginger ale lately, and I really like it. Mr. J Defend says, is it time to sink 99 bottles of beer on the wall yet? No, we wouldn't be able to get to 0 before we got home, but if you're talking about how many beers David and his dad are gonna drink, then
About
maybe.
99.
Maybe. Bill Utah with another super chat. Thank you. Glad your trip home was safe. Thank you so much, Bill. That's awesome.
Yeah, we've been
so
taking
supportive.
it safe. We've been taking it safe, the speed limit, actually under the speed limit the vast majority of the time.
Yeah.
We've been keeping it at 60 mile an hour. Yep, almost home though. How many miles do I have, by the way?
Total left?
No, till the turn.
3/4 of a mile.
Okay, cool.
But then it just says you continue on this.
Okay.
So, Sam wants to know if we drink 450 North Brewing, being from Indiana.
No.
I don't think I've ever had it.
I haven't either.
Yeah,
No.
I don't think I've ever had it. I think I saw your brother drink it once.
I
was
think
it 1, 2, 3?
No, it was 3-2 or 3-1-2.
3-1-2.
Yeah, he used to be big into 3-1-2.
Yeah. Half mile.
Okay.
But it just says continue to the left.
Okay.
Or slight lift or something.
Yeah, it's probably just stay on it for a while. I know where the turn is. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is familiar. I know where the turn is during the day, and I'll probably see it also at night, but I might not.
Is this our stop sign?
No.
Okay.
Nope. Yeah, dirt road continues that way.
Oh. I was gonna say, why is it the road continued straight? Why does it say the ticket?
Google's dumb.
I don't know.
That's why. It's silly.
Oh, dang, it put me at the bottom again.
I know, pup. I know. Going to Grandma and Grandpa's.
Are you ready to see
You
Grandma
ready to
and
see
Grandpa?
Grandma and Grandpa?
Yeah? Do you want to see Grandma? No kisses. Do you want to see Grandma and Grandpa?
When Sweetie was young, we used to do it because we always took her when we went to my mom and dad's house, and we would go there every weekend when we lived here in Fort Wayne. And so when we were home, we would tell her, "You want to see Grandma and Grandpa?" And she'd get so excited.
Yeah, we're almost there. Are you ready to see them?
So I wonder if she still remembers like what that means, if it's triggering something in her brain.
She's staring at me with the eyes up. Are you serious? Are you really serious right now?
She does.
Are
She
you
does
sure?
have that look.
Are you serious
yeah.
right now? Is this what we're doing? Are we really going there right now? That's the look that she's giving me.
We are, pup. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're going to see Grandma and Grandpa. Are you excited? Are you excited? Did you miss them? Yeah? You love Grandma and Grandpa? Yeah. They have a massive backyard, so she just gets to run her heart out.
Yeah.
And yeah, she loves them.
And they love her.
Oh, Audrey wants to know, where is Alice? Can you turn the light on? Sweetie, come here. There she is. Alice is right back there. Right there. There she is. All of the animals are awake, and I think that they think that we're gonna stop soon. Maybe just because it's dark.
They're probably all hungry.
Yeah.
Except the rabbits. The rabbits have had hay and pellets this whole time.
Yeah.
How many miles? Sorry.
6.
All right, cool. All right, I got it on my trip now.
Okay. Mr. J. Defend says 1,700 miles. My butt hurts just thinking about it.
1,712.9.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Sam says, did the bunnies ever flop when riding in the truck? They lay down a lot, but I don't know if they flop because it's really bumpy in here. They tolerate traveling in the truck and being in their travel cage, but I don't think that they're comfortable enough to flop on their sides. Like,
no, I don't think so. Yeah, rabbits to flop on their sides have to be like super, like they have to feel like they're safe and secure because they're prey animals.
Yeah.
So flopping on their side is like the ultimate, like, I don't have a care in the world as far as a rabbit is concerned.
Completely content and comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. Content and comfortable. Those are really good words. Yep.
Jason says, well, if you head north through the east side of Michigan, I know of a few spots in the Huron-Manatee National Forest near Oscoda. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. I've never heard of Oscoda, but I've heard of the Huron-Manatee National Forest.
Oh.
Scott.
Great, Scott.
Aw, great, Scott. Thank you.
Right.
Oh, it says you are amazing.
No, man, you're amazing, okay? You're amazing, Scott. You are the man. You and Charlotte are awesome.
David, there's a spider.
There's a spider?
Yeah, there it is.
Murder it.
I can barely see it.
Well, there you go. Do what you got to do, Jenny. Do you see it still?
Yes, it's in the crevice.
Get a paper towel.
I can't see it very well. I gotta turn the thing on. Sorry,
Get
guys.
a paper towel.
I lost it. Oh no, I got it. See it?
Jenny, get a paper towel.
Oh, get a paper towel.
Jeez. All right, now destroy it.
I lost it. Where'd it go? Oh God. Ah, it's over here. Oh no.
I usually do the spider killing, so.
It's so big.
Do it. Do it.
I don't know if I can.
You can smush the fabric a little bit if it's
Can I?
under the. Yes, just get to smashing.
Oh God.
Go. Just keep doing that.
Ah!
All right, did you get it? Oh, you totally got it.
I got it.
Yay! All right, everyone, round of applause for Jenny. She killed a spider. She did it. Oh, I remember this gas station. Okay, yeah, I know exactly where we're at. Yep.
I never took this route home, so I don't know this. Oh, no, I know that.
Yeah.
I know the turtle.
That is the formation.
I know that. Oh, I know where we are.
Yeah.
I know where we are.
I also know where we are.
I never came here very often. I think I only ever came here with you.
Yep.
We're so close. Okay, let me get back to this.
What, Butters? Look at her. What is she? Butters is standing up, looking around. This is uncharacteristic. Oh, she's up on the dash. That's cute.
What are you doing?
She's making an appearance. All right, well, everyone say hi to Butters.
What are you doing? You turn the light back off.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't even realize it was on. Me dumb.
Dang it, I lost it. Oh, I found it. Okay. Butters. Dork. Hello.
Love her.
Kelsey says if you head to Michigan, you can't miss visiting Frankenmuth, and really you got to spend a day on Mackinac Island?
Mackinac.
I thought it was Mackinac.
No, it's Mackinac.
It is? Oh. So, get some fudge. It's incredible. I have never been to Frankenmuth. Never been to Frankenmuth. Jonathan Shaw. Wow.
666.
Murderous cowards.
666, yeah.
666. Thank you. I am a murderer now. I hate killing bugs.
Look at this. Alice is in Butters' spot. You guys, look, can you see that? Look at this nonsense. Alice is in Butters' spot, and Butters is up on the dash, staring me right in the face.
Hi. So cute. Oh, I went down to the bottom again. I'll find it. Scott says, put a lime in it.
Oh, I will.
We'll put lime juice in it because we can't get limes right now, but yeah.
Murders.
Scott says, Corona Light? Yes, Corona Light with lime juice.
Yeah, I like the slightly lighter flavor of Corona Light better than Corona Extra.
Geographically Free says, I'm late. What's your road trip plan? Well, our road trip is almost over.
Oh, yeah.
We have only about 15, 20 minutes maybe max.
Yeah.
Before we are at our destination, which is in our hometown of Fort Wayne, Indiana. And we came from Utah, all the way from Utah.
In 3 days. 1,716.1 miles traveled right now.
Yep. Tammy says, US 30, I'm from west of there. Very nice. Excuse me. Mr. Shan Wilder wants to know, what is your favorite microbrew?
It is Idaho Gold.
In McCall, Idaho, there is
Salmon River Brewery.
Yep, a brewery called Salmon River Brewery. We ate at a pizza place across the street from that, and
they served it.
They served it there. We could have got a growler of it, but it was very good. It's a very light beer.
It's a blonde ale.
It's a blonde ale, but it was delicious. So good.
It was.
That is our favorite microbrew.
All right.
Can't get it anywhere else though. It's foggy. It's just foggy.
I know. It says weird me out.
Oh, Kelsey says it's spelled Mackinac, but it's pronounced Mackinac. Because Michigan's weird.
Yeah. Took us to school there.
See, I thought it was called Mackinac.
And
I had just never seen it spelled out.
All right, well, now we know.
Oh, it put me at the bottom. That's why. Have we ever been to Shipshewana? Yes, I used to go there every summer with my parents. We would go to the giant flea market that they hold, and we would get homemade pie and knickknacks and all kinds of stuff while we were there. If you guys don't know anything about Shipshewana, it is an Amish tourist trap.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys, look at this. Sweetie does this from time to time. See how she's got her...
She's just holding her head there.
Isn't that adorable? Sweetie, stop.
Goober.
I love it when she does that. It's when she really wants something. She's like, hey, feed me. Feed me now.
Can we stop? Can we stop now? Well, they don't realize that we're stopping in like 15
We are
minutes.
so close, pup. We are so close, and we're gonna feed all you guys as soon as we get there.
Thanks.
All right, am I approaching?
Mile on the right.
Cool. Yeah, there it is. That's
it?
the feature I was waiting for.
That fence?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
And it's just right.
Oh, there we go. It came right back.
Wow,
It's
that was usually doesn't do that.
almost home, guys. Almost home. So close. Oh, it went down to the bottom again. Oh, no, I didn't. I found it. Scott says we should do a video on brake controllers. Our truck actually came with the brake controller. We didn't install this ourselves.
Yeah.
So we don't really know that much about them or how to, because we've never installed them. We've never done research on them, anything like that.
Maybe he's just talking about like adjusting it.
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, the like Jenny said, we don't really know. I don't really know the difference between other models and stuff. One of the things that's annoying about our brake controller that other ones might have solved is that depending on the speed we're going at, I need to increase or decrease the power of our brake controller, because when you're going really fast, like on the interstate, you know, and you press the brake, your trailer needs to brake harder for you to still feel the same drag from it. And if you leave it at that same power and you're going really slow, like 5 miles an hour, then it's just like junk, you know, it like pulls you really hard. So you got to like back it off. And other brake controllers might like do that automatically. Ours doesn't.
Ours is not automatic.
So our brake controller is probably dumb, and you guys are all going to tell me I need to get a new one.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
It gets the job done.
Yeah. I need to answer more questions.
All right, go for it. Sorry.
Okay. That's a big bump. Lenny says Fort Wayne at one time had several breweries. Is Falstaff still there?
Falstaff is not.
Yeah, no, they closed. They closed so long ago, though, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they closed a long time ago. My grandpa used to work there. Technically, he's my step grandpa.
Sorry. Continue.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, my grandpa used to work at the Falstaff Brewery, and yeah, it closed down, and yeah, he got laid off. So nope, Falstaff is not there anymore. But my dad used to drink it all the time, and so did my grandpa.
Franklin and Kelsey both say that we need to clean the brakes and rotors and double check our brakes when you're doing repacking the bearings and everything, just to make sure.
Oh, our truck, I'm almost positive our truck brakes need replaced.
No, the trailer brakes.
Oh.
When you do the...
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's been 3 years now, so yeah, they definitely need checked and inspected. Properly adjusted.
All right, Scott Rhodey says he was the Army recruiter for Northeast Indiana. So how Angola, Kendallville?
I have a ton of family up in Kendallville.
Yeah. When I'm close to the bottom, it just shoots up.
Prepare for bumps.
Dang it. I can't find it. Okay, there it is. Thomas says, Sweetie's almost as cute as when he used to come back to his folks' home. Once we hit the exit, my old German Shepherd, that would howl with excitement until we got there. Sweetie, once she knew we were turning onto their road, she used to just high-pitched, like, whine.
Just
whine.
You know, dogs whine, yeah.
Am I going just a little slower? I'm not feeling these bumps.
Yeah, it is a bumpy ride.
Video Med said the dog is saying, do you see what the cat is doing? She is in the windshield. And it's adorable because she never does that, so. Jonathan Shaw with another super chat. Thank you. He says, what's the first thing? I can't read it because we're too bumpy.
It's very bumpy, yeah.
Very bumpy. What's the first thing you want to do after arrival?
Drink a beer. Oh no, feed the animals.
Feed the animals is the first thing that we're going to do. But then, obviously, hug our parents and everything. David is going to have a beer with his dad. And I'm going to take a very long shower.
Yeah. Yeah, we both need showers. We have not showered since we hit the road. We are very disgusting.
Yeah.
We are gross people right now.
Yeah.
But that's just a part of living on the road.
Can't Be Happy says, Hi, Alice. Too cute. Animals are. Oh, you're about to turn up here.
Yeah, I know. I know exactly where we are now,
Okay.
Jenny. Yep.
Animals are getting restless. They know you're almost home.
It's true. Yep. Well, Jenny, you might want to wrap it up.
Yeah. I think that we only have 2 turns left.
Yep.
So we are almost home.
It feels awesome.
It feels awesome. Last question. Do we play video games? Yes, we love video games. We play video games with our friends, and we have a lot of fun with it. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to call it here. Thank you so much to everyone that came.
You guys are awesome.
You guys are
amazing. No joke. Like, here, I'm going to turn all the lights on so you can see me too.
Yeah.
We're going like super slow right now. We're going 15 mile an hour, so don't worry.
He was literally just stopped, so. Yes, thank you everyone. You guys are so amazing. You guys being here for our live streams makes travel days just fly by. No joke. We got up this morning and I was dreading having another really long travel day, and yet here we are.
We're almost there. And it went by like that. Thanks
so
to
fast.
You guys.
Yeah, you guys are amazing. Thank you everyone for all of your support. You guys are seriously the best. And
yeah, we have the best followers, the best viewers, without question. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being a part of our travels. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
We made it, guys.
We love
made
you guys.
It home.
Yeah, we made it. We are so close.
So close.
But
2 turns left and we're there.
We will see you guys next time. I think we're going live Monday.
Yeah, our next live stream is on Monday. That is going to be a charity live stream. Following that live stream, we are going to be going live for our patrons. But we are going to ask our patrons if they would just prefer to us to go live longer on the charity live stream. We have to ask them still. But yeah, we will at least be live this coming Monday, and we will see you guys then. So yeah.
Have a great night. If you want to celebrate with us, I'm going to be drinking a beer here in about 10 minutes. So you can pop one open. And, I'm going to pretend you guys are all there having a cold one with me. Yeah. So, yep. I got nothing else to say. Have an awesome night, you guys. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.